Hey everyone, welcome to the show. I have new Trump regrets to share with you, new Trump voters entering the find out phase of their journey. So, first up is a video from the Focus Group podcast conducted by Sarah Longwell over at the Bulwark. Take a listen to what this former Trump voter said about how they feel about him now.
But I look at it now and I see such a level of extremism. I always knew he was always like a madman, a man who would always, go on the offense, less than defense. But now I see that he's starting to see his citizens and the citizens of other country as less human, more as tools, more as statistics. Overall, I chose a D because not only has he not lived up to his promises, but we've barely seen any change, he is super extremist and ignoring history. He's taking down government history websites. He's changing to the Department of War. It seems that power has taken control of his mind.
So, as you guys saw there, that was a Hispanic man who voted for Donald Trump last year. It is mind boggling how people can say things like, oh, I knew he was a madman, but I voted for him anyway. What? Like, that is insane. Yeah. I readily voted for a madman and put him in charge of our country. Oh my God. Anyway, next up is news from the New York Times. They spoke with a woman. Her name is Jennifer Deal. She runs an Atlanta community food bank in the state of Georgia. And Deal said that there's been a 70% increase in the amount of families who need help as compared to 3 years ago when Biden was president. The reason is very simple because the Trump administration cut nearly $1 billion in funding for the food that used to go to help low-income Americans. And Trump's administration called it Biden's quote unquote slush fund. Well, Deal told the Times, and I'll bring this up for you guys, quote, we used to give out onions and apples and things like that, but now we've reverted to junk food, chips, candy, things that's not, 100% nutritional. It's not good for them, but it's kind of this or starve. We need some relief somewhere. We need something to give. We need to know that it's going to get better. And right now, it looks like it's getting worse. It's just bleak. And then Deal also said a lot of the people who come to her food bank regret their vote. So these were a lot of Trump supporters who are getting hurt by this. She said, quote, a lot of people went by what Trump said. Now people want to change their mind and it's too late. We have to suffer the consequences. More people are going to depend on us, but we don't have anyone to depend on to get the food from or to get the funding from. I mean, I feel for these people. I really do. But, I just hope that they pay attention next time. I hope they realize that a billionaire Nepo baby cannot possibly understand what they're going through. Plus, he's a moron. That's why all of his businesses have failed. If they only had paid attention to that or believed us. One person who does understand is Renee. So Renee posted on Facebook, quote, when I tell y'all I am mad as fuck, I voted for Donald Trump. I mean that in the most disrespectful way possible. I'm sorry. Can I take my vote back, please? This N-word don't know what the fuck he doing, and I'm sorry. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And obviously, for those just listening, she did not say N-word, but she used a derivative of it. Wish you could, Renee. I really wish you could take that vote back. But as they tell the little kids, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. Anyway, Twitter user William, he also regrets his vote. So in response to a tweet posted by Lauren Boebert, haven't heard of her in a while, She was praising Trump for vowing to make null and void any document that Biden signed. And William told her, quote, "Trump, I want my vote back. You don't deserve it." I mean, I don't know why he thinks Trump would see that. But anyway, and then another Trump voter, guy named Angelo, he actually did tag Trump, so maybe he would see it on Twitter. And Angelo told him, quote, "American tax money seems to be funneled in all different corruptions. Americans get nothing but a dog and pony show. I want actual money back, not subsidies. Politicians in prison. You're losing my vote. Give nothing to Israel and Ukraine. We, our money returned." I think he meant to say we want our money returned. So yeah, not exactly as advertised, huh, Angelo? Next, I have another video to share. This is from a recent focus group podcast. So this is also from Sarah Longwell's group. Check this out.
See things happening, but slower than I think all of us would like. I think it's kind of frustrating because the big moves and the big changes I feel like have been international, not here on our soil. The economy is still scary. Prices are still high. Gas is still high. I thought gas would come down a lot faster than it has. I don't hear a lot of drill, baby, drill, and that's what I want to hear. I want to feel less pressure on my day-to-day life. I want to not see everybody around me struggling with just necessities. My job just on Monday told us that the office is closing down next month. So I sell $30,000, $40,000 treatment plans, implant-supported solutions for the mouth. People can't afford that right now, but they did before, just last year. So I worry. I thought that it would be a little bit faster of an improvement than where we're at now.
So she voted for Trump to improve the economy that she thought was so bad, but yet under Biden, under his economy, her company was open. People could afford to pay for dental implants. Her job was secure. People had enough money for that, right? Now her office is shutting down. And she's saying, yeah, well, because people just can't afford those same procedures anymore. I just hope these people are smart enough to realize the monumental mistake they made. Speaking of which, I saved the best for last. So this next Trump voter is your typical MAGA woman. You guys know what I mean. Her name is Diane, and she has been posting all kinds of pro-Trump crap throughout the year. Well, in early November, Diane posted this. Okay, it's kind of long, so I'm not going to read the entire thing, but Diane had said in this, in part, quote, "Political agendas are being sold as progress, but socialism leans heavily towards state control, redistribution, and dependency. Let them run this experiment. Many life lessons are learned the hard way. Stay prayed up and put your hope and trust in God." And then she goes on to say, "Not any man, and definitely not in politics." Well, how things change in less than a month, because Diane recently replied to Donald Trump. This was on Facebook. He posted something on Facebook, and she replied with this, quote, "We are patiently waiting for prices to come down. Unfortunately, federal cuts have hurt my elderly mother and other seniors. My mother received a notice that there is no HEAP money available. Why would you cut funding that helps people to heat their homes?" Oh my, who wants to tell her? Oh, Diane. Oh, Diane. Bless your uninformed little heart. She's over there slamming socialism, and then she's all angry because Trump took away her mother's socialist program? Wait till Diane finds out how police are funded, or firefighters and freeways and Medicare and Social Security. her head's going to explode. Oh my God. And honest question, Diane, why would your mother put her hope and trust in a man? I mean, you said don't put your hope in a man. Why is your mother relying on Trump for the funding of her heating? Surely she believes in God and prays like you do, right? Can't God heat her house when it's cold? No? Doesn't work that way? Oh, okay. I mean, you said don't put your trust and hope in a man, but anyway, all right. Okay, guys, I guess, I just don't know how all this religious stuff works. Anyway, I will have more for you. Thank you all so much for watching and listening. Please like, please share, and subscribe. Please donate if you can. Love you all. Take care. Talk with you soon.